This is a sample house for reference only. It is not a real project you can visit. It is a visual model built with AI to help you imagine, plan, and make smarter choices for your own renovation. It starts with the outside. The walls are stained, the roof is broken, and ivy has swallowed the facade whole. Before any design decision is made, the structure must be exposed and assessed. Workers strip the walls back to the bare brick, applying mesh reinforcement before finishing with a smooth, warm cream stucco. This material choice is deliberate. Stucco breathes well in temperate climates, resists moisture, and accepts paint without cracking under seasonal shifts. The old slate roof is replaced with charcoal graphite shingles. Modern shingles are lighter than slate, easier to install, and carry strong weather resistance. Black gutters and fascia trim follow the roofline not just for aesthetics, but because dark trim reduces the visual weight of the roofline and complements the cream walls with contrast. The crumbling chimney is treated with lime wash, a mineral finish that bonds directly to masonry and allows the wall to release trapped moisture rather than trap it. Window frames are sanded, repaired, and painted a crisp matte black. A dark craftsman-style front door anchors the entrance. Stone porch steps are rebuilt from the ground up. At golden hour, the house looks like it has stood there confidently for 100 years. The garden surrounding the house is not decoration, it is structure. Overgrown brush is cleared, the soil is graded for drainage, and plant beds are cut with sharp, curved edges to create rhythm and definition. Foundation shrubs are planted first, establishing the permanent framework. Then come the layers, topiary standards, white hydrangeas, climbing roses, lavender. Each plant is chosen for seasonal interest, fragrance, and compatibility with the soil and light conditions of the site. A pressure-washed stone path connects the entrance to the street. At dusk, amber lanterns glow against an indigo sky.
structural assessment on the beams.
This entire lower frame is rotted out from the water intrusion. I'm making a note to include full window replacement.
Inside, the living room tells a story of rescue. Mold is remediated at the source before any surface work begins. This step is not optional, and skipping it will always cost more later. New drywall is installed, and the exposed ceiling beams are refinished in honey oak tones. The warped floorboards are sanded and stained to match, creating visual continuity between floor and ceiling. The stone fireplace is rebuilt block by block, topped with a reclaimed oak mantel. An olive green velvet sofa and terracotta accent chairs are positioned around a woven jute rug. The warmth in this room does not come from color alone. It comes from the layering of textures that each absorb and reflect light differently. Kitchen and dining, the ceiling was rebuilt with gray-brown coffered beams echoing the structural language established in the living room. Continuity between spaces creates a home that feels whole rather than assembled. Sage green shaker cabinetry was selected for the kitchen walls. Shaker style is one of the most enduring choices in residential design because it carries weight without demanding attention. The brass hardware provides contrast without conflict. Polished gray slate countertops were fitted throughout. A white farmhouse sink was set into the run, paired with a brass faucet. And above the range, a hammered copper hood was installed as the room's focal point. Copper is a living material. It oxidizes, develops character, and becomes more interesting with age. In the dining area, a solid wood table was positioned beneath an antler branch chandelier. Spindle-back chairs completed the setting. At the far end of the room, an open doorway connected the interior directly to the garden. Ceiling treatment carried through from the kitchen, reinforcing the architectural language of the whole structure. The triple-pane window frames were sanded back to show their natural oak grain before refinishing. That decision revealed the wood beneath was worth keeping. The bed is Mission-style oak assembled as the room's centerpiece. Mission furniture is built on the principle of honest construction. Joints are visible, structure is expressed, nothing is hidden. It is a philosophy that suits this house. Layered linens in natural tones were dressed across the bed. Floral embroidered textiles introduced softness without sentimentality. A dark walnut wardrobe anchored one wall. A restored limestone fireplace occupied another. In twilight, with the amber craftsman ceiling lights reflecting off a botanical patterned rug, this room settles into a particular kind of quiet. Not silence, stillness.